Thank you, Chairman. I'm happy to take any questions after you heard from the deputies.
Mr. Reay.
Thank you, Chairman, and thank you for the opportunity to address the committee today. My name is Reay from Luton Beck Planning Consultants, and I am here to speak in support of the application as the agent. It's worth noting, councillors, that there have been no objections to the application from consultees. Ferrenbury Council Highways have no objection, Hampshire County Council Ecology no objection after initial concerns were addressed, Natural England no objection. The application is therefore acceptable from a technical point of view, and indeed in terms of the principle of the development, this was very clearly accepted in the officer's report. Therefore, councillors, the decision is a subjective assessment, in my view, whether the proposed dwelling is appropriate in size and design, whether the proposal will have an adverse impact on the special character of the coast as is required by your policies. In my view, it can be considered to be an appropriate design. It is no doubt a large and imposing dwelling, but that is what one might expect on this site, and is not too out of keeping in character with several of the other dwellings along Brook Avenue. It's appropriate to the large size of the site. It has a very large rear garden, well, front garden whichever you want us to view it as, down to the River Hamble, and indeed, in my view, it will be seen to enhance views of from the River Hamble, from the footpath. People walking along that footpath will be provided with interest by the proposed dwelling, and it'll enhance people's enjoyment. People expect to see large, imposing dwellings, and that's part of the enjoyment of walking the footpath down towards Hamble. It fits onto the site. It will leave 4.5 metres gaps to either side boundary, and Chairman, I guess that's slightly less than between you and me. Larger gaps between the new property and the adjoining buildings themselves. And the closest gap is from 1.5 storey wings, which will be set down from the main house, and they will have lowered floor levels. However, the comparison with the previous applications, permissions and refusals is of course critical, and it would certainly appear from the officer's report and in reality to boil down to whether the additional wings to either side of the dwelling are acceptable or not. And I can appreciate, councillors, that it would be very difficult for you to approve a scheme which would appear to contradict your previous refusal back in 2006 of the earlier scheme. In my view, there are material differences between that scheme and the current one in terms of the height, the ridge height and the eaves height of the proposed wings to the dwelling, and indeed their distance from the boundaries of the site. The distance is not great, but there is a material difference between the location of the wings in the 2016 refuse scheme and the current scheme. I therefore urge your members to approve the application. Thank you.